Well, because a lot of old farts that are that age, okay, they have been supporting that, okay, who are from that particular business. And, you know, all the way from, you know, the man who just passed away to the person who was tagged in that post. And, you know, they don't realize that the new generation could give a fuck about that. Part of my French YouTube, by the way. They don't realize that the people young like us, like, they don't care about that administration. So you can already see where that person's mind is, whoever wrote that. Like, they don't know shit. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay, they sound like they're high or drunk, and because they have no control over what's going on, they're angry and pissed off about it because there's somebody behind those words, okay, that is saying this and what they're saying because they don't understand how to stay in their lane and stay focused on what they can control. And whatever's going on that they can't control makes them feel out of control. So the only way to feel like they've got some kind of control over it is to get the masses going and start a shit show online. Because they can, because they have the power to. If I said something like that, nobody would give a fuck. Okay? Nobody would give a fuck. Even if I got on there and I said my opinion about it, they wouldn't give a fuck. Because once again, he always has to be right. Just like the man he's complaining about on his platform. It's always about him. Just like the man he's complaining on and mirroring about and going on and on about on his platform. And I just refuse to watch it. I'm just sick. I'm just so sick and tired of it. Like, I can't go anywhere without hearing about this shit. It's like, oh, you can't even move to another country anymore and get away from it. Welcome back to the haunted house. The only haunted house on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading. Tonight's special is always the buy one, get one free lately, this Summerween. You can get a free yes or no question if you buy a $1 yes or no question. And so on and so forth for any of the readings that are available under the description. I'm probably not going to be here too long. It's probably pretty limited as to what I'm going to be capable of tonight. It just depends on who shows up and who needs help and who doesn't, really. Thank you so much for the like. I appreciate it. I wouldn't know what to tell you to do about it when I don't really know the logistics of the story. Like, you don't know where your friends are. I don't know either. Maybe we can ask the tarot cards at some point. I just can only take so much stupid. So after looking at that tonight, I had just actually logged in to say hello to you and respond before I did my live, Danielle, and then I was just like, well, why am I getting this? I don't even have notifications from that account set as a priority to see, and I just don't want to see it anymore. I'm not really sure what to do. And you're right. Protecting your mental wealth at this point in your life is very important because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. And I just can't be I just can't be logging in and seeing that stuff. I'm very uncomfortable with it at this point. I'm very uncomfortable with it. Hey, Mental Rain, why can I not see the chat over there? That is just so weird. The fucking chat on the iPad is not going through. So I'll probably have to just open up the chat on my phone because it's getting stupid. Hey, Metal Rain. Hey, Molly. Wow, look at that lag. Am I lagging on your end? Jesus. Excuse me. How's y'all's day been? Mine has been 100%. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, great. I wish YouTube would make chat easier for mobile iPads. yeah, maybe check it out later. I'm sitting here trying to chat with you guys. I'm sitting here trying to hang out with you guys, or I can just get off the live if you want to go and check out her video right now. It's okay. I probably should just go to bed. I'm going to do the first collective message. I didn't do collective message earlier today in the last 2 lives, so don't worry about going back and trying to look for it. Like, could we maybe talk to April on Wednesday at all? Will she be there? Because I have questions I want to ask her, but I haven't seen her come into chat to talk to any of us. Yeah, maybe like watch it after the live. Or is she not coming back to the group until October, or after she finds out what's going on? I mean, I would go get a second opinion. I wouldn't start waiting until October for anything. I'd be going to, if I had health insurance, I'd be going to any and every doctor. Okay, you don't know which one to answer the chat call? Okay. Like, I'm curious as to what's her health who's her healthcare provider regarding her health insurance? Has she thought about a second opinion? Does she know if her grandmother's breast cancer was genetic? Maybe I could just put the questions in the chat later, like on Wednesday or something like that. Maybe she'll answer them. I'm just surprised that they're like, oh, guess what? You might have breast cancer. See you in October. And it's August. Especially when cancer grows really, really fast. And you can go from stage 0 to stage 4 in a matter of weeks. So these are things that have been on my mind, and it probably is why I've been a little pissed off for about a week since I found out, because it's a huge trigger for me. And then the more I hear about the story, the more pissed off I get, because now she's gonna have to wait till October. Like, who are her doctors? What planet did she go to? You know what I mean? Like, is it just the healthcare system out there? Is it the healthcare that she has? Is it? It just feels like whoever's caregiving for her in her medical part of her life is not really, October. I mean, come on, she could between now and then she gets stage 4 breast cancer, metastatic to the brain. I just don't understand why they're like, see you in October. We can't tell you until October if you have cancer. This just doesn't sound normal. This doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound very healthy for her. So I really would like her to look for a second opinion, another doctor, another person that maybe she can go to, because I don't think whoever's taking care of her medically tried hard enough. well, I know a lot about metastatic breast cancer, cancer, whatever, and how it works. And you don't have, doctors don't say, you know what, there's something in your body, but we don't know what it is, and we'll see you in 8 weeks. Because that 8 weeks, like we talked about in the chat, in the private chat on Messenger, Metal Rain, that's very detrimental to her health, her well-being, and her recovering if she does have it. If she has it, it's only going to get worse from here. Because she's stressed and doesn't know what she has, if she has anything at all. Well, at the same time, this is like what, late October? Her appointment's in late October. I just feel like they're not taking it serious enough. Yeah, or October's just too long, Zenny, and she could die by then. If she has breast cancer, she needs treatment right now. Whether it's stage 0, stage 1, stage 2, 3, 4. And she needs to get out there and find somebody else to help her. Yeah, sure, keep the appointment in October. But in the meantime... Be right back. Just gotta use the little girl's room. So I'm probably gonna go to bed. I've been awake since the butt crack of dawn. I've already been here like 20 minutes. Nobody's really buying any readings, so if you want to get a paid reading, go ahead and pay now and get your reading, because I'm going to be logging out here in a minute to go to bed. I'm like finito for the day. All day, all I've had is politics and cancer shoved in my face, and I just can't anymore. People breaking up, people fighting, people arguing, and me trying to fix it all for them. I need someone to fix my fucking problems. The only thing that's going to fix them right now is a medieval nap. So if you want to get a paid reading, you have 5 minutes to get your paid reading, because I'm out of here. I'm going to bed. I don't feel good. I shouldn't even be online. I've got to get better about protecting my mental wealth. If you want to get a reading, babe, get a reading, because I'm here now. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow's Taco Box Tuesday. If you want to get a reading, get it now, because I'm gonna go peace out in a minute. I gotta go to bed. I'm crabby, I'm cranky, my head hurts, and I've had enough today with politics, people's problems, cancer, fighting, arguing, having to pick up after people. I've had it up to my tits. So, if you want to get the reading now, though, we can get we can do it now. But I don't even know if I'll be here tomorrow, so let's do the reading now. Yeah, let's just do it now. What are your questions, dear? I also found, you won't believe how many hair straighteners I found today. I found, remember I told you I had like 3 or 4 of them that I don't use? I found another one today, another hair straightener. It's kind of tiny. It's about an 8-incher, but shit, I could send it to you in a box. You could give it to her. It's perfect condition. I've never used it. Okay, take your time. What are you doing? Where are you going? Yeah, I'm right here. Come here. You okay? You look depressed. Quit making me chase you. She has got to be the funniest dog I've ever had. Are you upset because Grandpa won't let you sit in his chair? Is that why you're depressed? It's time to go night-night. Look at you. You're just a fragile little lamb. A fragile little sleepy lamb. Did you eat that Did you try to eat that styrofoam cup today? Was that you? Yeah, I had that kind of dog. Where's Tato? She's on couch. So I had a client on the call center today, and out of nowhere the dog comes out with just prancing around with a ramen noodle cup thing in her mouth, chewed up. Thank goodness I found all the pieces, but I don't know if a little bit of it got in any of them at this point, or where the cup came from. So I've been dealing with that all day. Now, none of the dogs are lethargic or sleepy or vomiting or sick or anything like that, but you know, we'll just have to see how it goes on morning walk tomorrow. I'm very stressed out about it, actually. Because they'll literally eat anything. I have to be so careful. Oh, I hope she'll be fine. A $6 million dog. Go lay down. Okay, Metal Rain, thank you so much for putting your questions in the chat. I appreciate it. Let's see what you need to know about your questions. Spirit, I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does he need to know tonight about Rebecca's phone? Yeah, she's going to be fortunate enough to have it come back on sooner than later. Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, what does Metal Rain need to know about Ileana? Okay, that card's down, but we'll look at it in a minute anyways. She seems to be at a distance with it. Like, now it's not so much that she's upset with it, that you're pulled away. No, it's that she's wondering if she's going to have to, if she's dealing with, like, competition. Like, is he on my side or is he on somebody else's side? Like, because she seems like a very take sides kind of person, or else. You see what I mean? Like, while she is not so upset about you pulling away, it's that she's upset about is somebody else making you pull away. Are you still on her side? Well, no, bitch, he's on his side. Do you see what I mean? Like, that's just my 2 cents. Will you have a good work week this week? Maybe. No, I'm kidding. Of course you will. Spirit, at that. It just flipped over again, the Ace of Wands, but I'm going to keep shuffling to get you a real card about your work week, okay? It might feel a little bit rough at the start this week in the Tower because it's popped out again. But things will get a little bit more smooth as, you know, the days roll on by. And I feel that the weekend will be a little bit more bright for you. It always is, usually. And I say that because you got the Tower, a little bit rough start this week. It smooths on into the Page of Swords. Because you got to get your head wrapped around the idea that it will be. You're always going to have a great work week. You know, and if you aren't seeing what you want to see within regards to your finances or it being a good work week, you got to find the strength and the courage to turn those ideas around. Because once again, it's just going to be your negative programming that's telling you, man, this isn't going my way. Well, maybe it'll pick up a little bit. And that maybe word is like your biggest enemy. Okay? You know, when Zenian and I and Travis would go in to do remnants, and Travis was like our leader for, you know, in-game rating in Final Fantasy 11, there was no maybes. It was either we're gonna die or we're gonna fucking make this happen. There were no maybes. And usually, most of the time, we did pretty well. So, just go in to your work week with a bit of a different take and look on it in that Page of Swords. I also feel like the Page of Swords is trying to tell you something about, you know, something new that you're doing to bring in finances. Letting you know that that's going to help make things a little bit smoother, whether it be today, tomorrow, this week, next week. That is going to be coming in pretty soon. Because let's just take a moment to read a little bit about the Page of Swords, okay? So let's think about who's on the card. We've got Dorothy Zbornak from the Golden Girls, okay? She was a school teacher, a scholar, okay, very wise woman. She's got a sword in her hand. Looks like she's gonna play some golf with it or something, okay, right? Being that she is an intelligent, scholarly woman on a card with a sword that is about your mental wealth, I also feel like the card is saying, well, you know, protect your mental wealth by compelling what you want towards you, by living in the idea of what you want. Like, you want Ileana to feel whatever it is that you want her to feel. Step into her shoes for a minute. Okay? Step into her shoes for a minute as if you are her, and feel it. Feel it all around. Feel it real. Because the key to quantum leaping, quantum jumping, is just the change of your thought. The change of your thoughts and your feelings. Metal Ring. For instance, I'm pretty sure there's nothing wrong with our friend who's having this issue where they don't know what the fuck is wrong with her. I'm pretty sure she's okay. I have no doubts that she's okay. Alright? We're gonna be okay. I can't sit around and go, maybe she's okay. Because then what that does is it turns it turns the flow of energy to create attention on it maybe not being okay. And we certainly can't have that. So that is probably the most intense, like, perspective that I could use. And I know it's like your work week and Cancer, and you can't, well, I guess you can kind of compare Cancer to your work week because all the bullshit that comes with work is like a Cancer at the end of the day. But Page of Swords in a tarot reading of 10 symbolizes young, intelligent, and communicative individuals, or a period of intense mental activity characterized by curiosity and the thirst of knowledge. It can also indicate a need for improved communication skills and mental focus. That's why I'm telling you, communicating with yourself mentally within regards to what you want to be focusing on, because attention goes where attention flows. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, and you are like in it. Hold on, let me turn the alarm off. Is this like 7-Eleven? Well, yeah, of course she's upset. She's got people fucking around with her life who are like, see ya in 8 weeks. I mean, I know that when my dad had to have his biopsy, I mean, it took a couple weeks. You know, we went through, I found out like a couple days before Valentine's Day, you know, that there might be something going on with his cancer, with cancer again. And then we went through, we had to wait for the biopsy between, you know, we had to go the last couple weeks of February, March, and then April, and then the April 21st was like the day of the biopsy, and then, you know, it took almost yet another week to get the results. I mean, I feel like between now and then, she should be getting a biopsy if needed, not sitting around waiting to find out if she needs a biopsy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But then again, I don't know what her health care is. I don't know who is her, I don't know who that is. But I tell you what, I feel like she needs to get a second opinion. Let me go get this whiny dog. Drink? Is that what it is? You want a drink? Alright, I'll put together your fountain in a minute. So, let me go back to chat for a minute. Let's see what you said. So it can also indicate a need for an improved communication skill and mental focus. Since it's not reversed, and I don't really read reverse cards anyways anymore, I wouldn't worry too much about it, but it's time for this Page of Swords to tell you, like, focusing on what serves you more instead of what doesn't serve you. Because, like I said, we get really programmed easily. It's like we've been groomed by society to fail. It's really sickening. I feel also that page is telling you there's some new beginnings coming for you in that whole realm of your workload and your job. Oh, that's good. She seems more upbeat than last week. Good. You have a private ride to do that week? Get me some extra. Oh, I hope that goes up well for you. Oh, does Liliana do tarot cards? Do you think she's done tarot card readings on you before? I think we have actually. I think we have actually asked that before. And I think the card said that she had done cards on you before. Hey Ari, how are you, dear? Right on. So you're gonna have off today, tomorrow, a couple days off. That's what you said, I think, earlier. Or was that yesterday? Oh. I was gonna do a collective message, so I guess I'll pull together some cards for that. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What do we need to know tonight? About now and the not too distant future. I'll be back tomorrow at 3, 7, and 11. 3, 7, and 11. Okay, awesome. Yeah, come by for Taco Box Tuesday, tomorrow. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. So maybe some of us have some money coming in, a little bit of extra cash, or a new beginning with maybe some lottery winnings or financial givings from somebody. I'm gonna be real honest. If I face why won't it let me reach? Okay, but y'all, I'm gonna be real honest. If I face that Duncan guy again, if I go to that Duncan next time, I may say something that will very much regret. I've actually thought about a way to call. It's not gonna matter when you're 65, 55, 45, 35, 25. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your breath. You're wasting your energy. Stop right now. Just stop it. Stop it now. Don't go back to Funkin' Donuts. Don't think about him. Don't talk about him. Don't waste your precious energy on him. Do you understand me? Because it's not going to matter in a few years. It ain't even going to matter in 6 months. Unless you really want that dick. Don't fucking do it, Ari. I promise. You'll regret it. You want to keep getting into situations where you feel resentful and bitter because some man didn't want to date you? Fucking stop. You're driving yourself crazy. He doesn't deserve your time, your space, or your effort. No calling out the baby man. Or whatever it is you called him earlier today. Or yesterday or something. Oh, well, it's not going to matter, sweetheart. Okay? It's not going to make him feel guilty or embarrassed. It's just going to make him think you're crazy. He's not going to care. He doesn't give a fuck about you. He doesn't give a fuck how you feel. Okay? And he doesn't want to be friends. Why do you want to waste your time and your precious energy on that? He doesn't care. Okay? And he clearly doesn't care about his girlfriend either. Oh my God. I want the dog to stop whining. It's diabolical. treats are here. Just please stop whining. Yeah, you don't want him at all. So why are you trying? Stop. Don't call him. Don't talk to him. Don't go to Dunkin' Donuts. Their fucking donuts are disgusting unless they're fresh and a French cruller. Just don't even with that guy. He's not worth your time. Just leave him alone. He has nothing to offer you except crazy. And to make you crazier. I'm at 10%. I'm going to have to get off mine. Plus the puppy's driving me crazy. I have to settle her down too. Yes, Ruby, you can have a treat, baby. I know you're angry and you're disgusted by him. And as we all should feel sorry for his girlfriend, yes. Is it Rooney? No, it's Baby Gypsy with the J. You ready to go nine-nine? Now that you have apples and watermelon and peanuts and sweetmeats and crunchies, yeah, and chicken. You've had a whole deluxe meal today. You've eaten more than me. Ruby's like, now where's my treats? Come here, Tato. Come here, Ruby. Come here, Ruby. Ruby, come here to mommy. Come here to your mommy human. Come here, mommy doggy. Come here, mommy doggy one. Mommy doggy one. There we go, mommy doggy one. So precious. Oh, Ruby. There's Tato. You want a treat, I guess? You over here for a treat? Yeah. Over here for a treat. Treat. You want a little one? I just tricked you into my arms. Ruby, why are you feeling so hot, baby? Please don't. I swear to God, if you knock over that iPad or you jump into all these flowers that I'm trying to grow, we're going to have a problem, dog. Okay? Alright, I got to go to bed. Here's a treat for you. Here's a treat for you. Good boy. Here's a treat for you. Now, please don't bite my hand off. Thanks. Here, they're all yours. Don't threaten anybody. Do not threaten anybody. You want to go to jail, a virgin? Then threaten somebody. But, you know, threatening somebody is you know, you could go to jail or prison for that because they would consider that a possible terroristic threat, and then next thing you know, you're in jail behind bars with no freedom. It's not worth it. It's just some loser that works at Dunkin' Donuts. Okay? Madonna's worked at Dunkin' Donuts. She left too because it's only for losers. I worked at Dunkin' Donuts and left because it's only for losers. If you're working at Dunkin' Donuts, you can do better. Okay? I promise. No offense. Okay? No offense to you Dunkin' Donuters. But But do you see how crazy it seems for you to even call him out? Like, he doesn't care. That's like me calling my ex-boyfriend and being like, why did you cheat on me? You total bitch-ass cunt. Like, you know, what? It's not going to help. It's only going to make you feel crazier and more uncomfortable and more unsatisfied and resentful that you had to even go that far. Wendy's has nothing to do with this. Wendy's has fantastic hamburgers. Okay? Not soggy, stale donuts. Alright? I know that you like getting the message across, but I think you've gotten the message across and it's not getting there, honey. Some people just don't care. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. Do what you want to do. But trust me, when you're 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, it's not going to matter. Okay? It's not going to matter. That's all I'm saying. So I'm going to go to bed, you guys. Thank you so much for coming by tonight. I'm sorry I can't stay later. I'm frazzled. I'm frazzled by today's political events and the stupidity surrounded around it, and I need to go to bed. Love you guys so much. Be good to yourself with your thoughts.